Kasoa, a name that echoes with memories of joy and sorrow. Today, one individual shares his harrowing experience, shedding light on the human side of trauma.
What's up, people? This is Naro here, and it Clicks Avenue. You always see me with my other guys, Light and Ato, but today it's just me. And I have a story to tell. I was raised in Kasoa. The Kasoa we all know, the notorious Kasoa. And we've never heard any good news from Kasoa before. And I went to school, junior high, in one of the toughest neighborhood in Kasoa. That is Walantu. Those who know Kasoa might know Walantu and know how Walantu is. And I was raised in Kasoa CP. So the story I'm about to say happened in Kasoa CP. We moved from Dansoman to Kasoa around 2007. And I think that time, that place was a little bit developing. It was a new site. And it was fun. Yeah, it was fun moving as a kid, moving from a big city like Dansoman to, I don't want to call it a village though, but yeah, that place looked like a village because there was no light over there, no water, no nothing, anything. Like it was just there, it was just vibes. But when we went there, we happened to meet guys like, those were the days where during the night or in the evening, boys meet up to talk about girls, football, cars, and other stuff. Since we weren't having any good school around that locality, the Kasoa CP at that time, during that 2007. So we were all going to school at Kasoa, and I was going to school at Walantu. So I'm even sad about the story I'm about to tell. So the place that we happened to stay, we were living with a man and the wife, so it was a compound house, and the man had a stepson called Kwesi Yeboah. So sometimes like one person can lighten a whole community, and when that person dies or something, like everything stops running in the community. So Yeboah was the person, let's say, lighting up Kasoa CP at that time. Yeboah was a vibrant guy, a footballer, a fashionista, and he was the only baba in the area. So everything was about Yeboah. And I think the dad didn't like Yeboah very much because the dad was a little bit abusive. So Yeboah eventually had to move out from the place that we were staying to a new place, like a place that no one was living. It was just an uncompleted building, but one part was or has already been completed. So Yeboah moved to that place, and that place became a hub for the guys. Like if you want to go to a place that to have a conversation about everything, that's where you go. Most of the time you see all the boys over there. All the guys, you see them over there. That's where you have your concern, the jails, the new girls in the hood, who is dating who, and all the other stuff. That's where you hear them stories. So when Yeboah moved, it was kind of sad though, because I was actually living with him, and I saw him as a big brother figure. Since he's called Kwesi and I'm also called Kwesi, we're kind of bonding. Sometimes we used to trade clothes. Give me your clothes, because I'm a little bit tall, and he was also tall. Even though he was older than me, we used to trade clothes and other stuff. So when he moved, I also let's say I was still living with my parents though, but sometimes I'll also go to Yeboah's place. Sometimes when you go there, a lot happens. Sometimes boys will be watching adult Netflix. When I talk about adult Netflix, I know people know, people watch Netflix and other stuff. So we were there one Saturday morning, and we heard people crying, like towards our house, and we didn't know why, because like CP wasn't a big town that we hearing that this thing has happened. It's just one little community with without electricity. But during this story, during when Yeboah moved, like we had electricity and all that, so Yeboah actually moved to a place with electricity. But one funny thing was the room Yeboah was living in wasn't having electricity. So he used candle to sleep at night. And we used to watch, those days we had those portable DVD players. Yeah, it has this one. I don't know, you guys watching or you guys listening know what I'm talking about. Like those portable DVD players, it has the screen on the top and the DVD player and the down, like here. So that's what you used to be watching, the Netflix on top. Yeah, Rex Lane, Tarzan, and Journey to the West and those kind of stuff. So yeah, so that morning we heard the cries of the people coming towards our house, the compound house. So we were kind of shocked, and it was early in the morning. I was awake, yeah, when I heard the cries and everything. So I got out, and the story was, Yeboah is dead. And we were like, how? Yeboah, how? Yeboah, we saw Yeboah yesterday. Yeah, Yeboah came to the dad house, the place that I was living, to pound fufu for the dad, even though like they weren't in the good terms and all that, to pound fufu for the man and the mother. He liked the stepmom because the dad was abusive. And Yeboah was just dead. And he wasn't just there, like he was bent in his room. So we just didn't believe it. I was a kid then, though, like I'm around 2012. I wasn't like this. But Yeboah was my friend and a big brother to me. So I ran to the place. And truly, the place was actually burned, not entirely. But what, as a kid, from my perspective, what I saw was that some part of Yeboah has been cut. Like, yeah, people actually did that to him. Like, they cut some important part from his body. And after that, they just set fire onto him. So back then, we used to have a community, like a Sunday league team called Young Marcel, where we used to play with Marcel. Because of then times, I think the day I was at Marcel or something like that. So yeah, we used to like Marcel. So yeah, the team was called Young Marcel. And Yeboah was the one keeping the JC. And when we went there, the JC has been poured on Yeboah. And the people who actually did that set fire onto the JC just to cover what they did up. And seriously, like it was actually gruesome. And after this, everything changed. We had a couple of suspects though, which was a new friend Yeboah had. And Yeboah used to date a girl, and the girl's father, who we thought maybe they might be the suspect, but Ghana police, nothing happened. So after this incident, everything changed in the community. So now, like, you wouldn't see boys hanging around again. Like, now everyone became scared, including me. And we had to move again, yeah, around that time. Because, like, we were all scared that, okay, today it's Yeboah, tomorrow it might be me. So we had to move. And everything changed. Everything changed from boys meeting up, hanging out, watching movies, playing football together. Yeboah took everything away from us. Sometimes I think like Yeboah dying did a lot of harm to the community. Because like at first there used to be harmony in the community, but when he passed, now there are kids doing drugs, kids smoking. I don't want to mention names, but it's just sad. So I think Yeboah took the happiness in the community away. All the band, let me call it band, like band of brothers, like everyone just disbanded, like Obia Fani baby, we call us because like the only person out there then holding the community together. And the people that I blame is the elders, like the grown-ups in the community. They didn't help the young ones enough. They were always accusing the young guys to be thieves or people with nothing to offer to the community. But funny enough, right now, those people that they thought like they were there bad people. Some have doctor's degree. Some have businesses they are running on their own. And the case that they thought they are the good ones, they are the ones smoking now. So yeah, this is a story like we all can learn from. Seriously. Everyone is equally important. Yeah. I'm now seeing that like a lot have changed from those days to now. A lot have changed. But this story keeps on just ringing in my ears. Anytime I talk to my friends from Kasoa or at Kasoa, like Yeboah always comes up. So Kasoa didn't just start being Kasoa. Kasoa has been Kasoa since then. Yeah. So those little stuff that you've been hearing about Kasoa, a lot have been going on since those stuff. So yeah, I'm narrow. And that's my story. Like, it's a little trauma that, like, yeah, should I say I've been facing or I've been going through? Or, like, yeah, it just keep on replaying. Yeah, because I lost a big brother. The community lost a light. We lost our baba. We lost a football player. Maybe right now, maybe he could be playing for the Black Stars or something like that. Because like it was really good. And one funny thing, we lost the place that we can only watch Netflix from. So yeah, that's my story. It's a little bit sad, but that's the reality. And we still have to live through it. And sad enough, the stepmother that Yeboah loved so much, for the dad to hate on him, the woman also passed. So like, yeah, eventually the dad left the woman and the woman passed. So it's just a sad story, but I'm glad I made it. I haven't made it yet, but I'm glad, yeah, I moved out, because maybe I didn't know, or I don't know who I might be right now if I was still there. Because like the people that I was growing with, my age group, some are smoking, some are doing drugs and other stuff. But yeah, I'm still here sharing my story. Yeah, so thanks to everyone for listening to my story. And yeah, rest in peace to Yeboah. Wherever he is, we still love him. Yeah, everyone loves him. Kojo loves him. That's my story. Subscribe to the channel. We're out.